Hi guys, my name is Rubric and we'll be doing a Jakobs Allegiance playthrough of Borderlands 2 on level 72 with 0. Allegiance means I will only be using gear manufactured by Jakobs. Badass rank will be off, of course, and the game will be vanilla on current patch, meaning I will not be using the community patch and I will not be using any mods. There is one tiny little tweak in the INI file though, and that is the Force No Movies switch. What that one does is it gets rid of the cutscenes you get in Sanctuary, and it also gets rid of the introduction movies to the story DLCs. As a side effect, it also gets rid of the loading screens, so that is the reason why you will not see any loading screens in these videos. If you're after the gameplay only, by all means feel free to skip to the next video. That is where the actual run will start. In this one I'll just go over my gear real quick and I'll say a few words on the skill tree that I'm using. Right, so some of you guys may know me from Twitch. I have been doing quite a bit of Borderlands 2 content on Twitch a couple of years ago. Then, because I just played the game way too much, I needed a lengthy break from it, and only recently I've gone back into it. And well, then basically this here happened. I was playing another character and I had some leftover iridium, so I decided I might as well feed Bud Stallion for a bit and see if we can get anything nice. And boy oh boy did we get something nice. I was so hyped when I saw this thing lying on the floor, I can tell you. So yeah, that immediately reminded me of my Jakobs-Zer0, and I immediately transferred it over to him. And now of course I'm dying to use it, and that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this run again. Also because I just had so much fun playing Jakobs-Zer0. So yeah, I will be using this gun now and I'll play through the game again as Jakobs-Zer0. What else do we have? There is a law for the odd melee kill. There is a skull masher. There is a twister. There's the Rough Rider shield, which is the only shield Jakobs makes. There is no grenade mod because Jakobs doesn't make any grenade mods. And there is the legendary sniper class mod. I also have the legendary hunter. The hunter gives me better survivability, the sniper gives me better sniper rifle damage, and I will be using both of them depending on the situation. The next bit of gear is debatable, and I am very well aware of that, and that is the Allegiance relic. So basically what it boils down to is some people play Allegiance runs without relics, others play them with Allegiance relics, and I am in the latter camp. Technically you can't use it because it's not manufactured by Jakobs or any of the gun manufacturers. All relics are made by Iridian. So since it's not manufactured by Jakobs, I couldn't use it. But, and to me that is a big but, it is called Allegiance relic after all. And we are doing an Allegiance run. So to me these relics seem to be tailor-made specifically for this type of run. And to me it's just natural and logic to use these kinds of relics on Allegiance runs. Where else would you use them? Or at least I'm never using them outside of Allegiance runs. I prefer other relics. So yeah. It is debatable, I know, but I'm using them. Fair and square. It's not game breaking either. If you leave it out or if you use them, it helps, but it's not game breaking. Right, next we have a Hawkeye. There is a Maggie. There is a Striker. There is a very nice quad. There is another Gemstone Sniper. This was the first Gemstone Jakobs Sniper I got way back. And since they just look so pretty, I have been using it as well. Even though it does distinctly lower damage than the other diop that I used to have. But yeah, as I said, they just look so nice, so I used it too. I swapped between both of these guns. This diop, I used that before I had the other gemstone one. And if you compare it to the gemstone die-up, the stats are pretty much the same. The purple one has stability add-on, the gemstone one has the crit add-on. Right, then there is a gemstone revolver. While I was farming for gemstone snipers way back, I did get this drop, and it even has matching grip, so I just thought I might as well keep it. Honestly, I'm not really using it much, if at all. I won't lie, I kinda suck with Jakobs pistols. I'm not really very good with them, so I hardly ever use them. Maybe the Maggie is an exception, but that one's more a shotgun than a pistol anyway. Next, we have a Trespasser. I'm only ever using that for one thing, and that is to shoot Pyro Pete's helmet off. There is an elephant gun. There is a stink pot. I don't even like it all that much, but it seems to be the only gun I can kill badassosaurus with, because that guy simply resists all damage types except corrosive, and that includes non-elemental damage. So this is the only gun I can actually hurt him with and kill him with. Then we have a Greed. Again, it's a pistol, so I'm not using it a lot, but well, I guess it just completes the set of elemental Jakobs guns together with the stink pot and the twister. Then there is this level 5 die-up. I kept it in case I need to stack critical ascension. Turns out I never really do that, but I kept the gun anyway, just in case. And you've already seen the class mod, and that is the gear. Right, all the gear is pretty nice. Most of it is not perfect. I should probably say that all the gear that I have actually did drop in my game. I have not used Gib on any of it. The Twister, I farmed that one on stream. It took 8.5 hours. The drop is in my highlights on Twitch. Yeah, 8.5 hours. In these 8.5 hours I got 7 triple O's to spawn, and the 7th one finally dropped the Twister. This was the first Twister that I got, and it's nice enough. It's not perfect, but it's definitely nice enough, and it does its job, and it's good enough, and I was happy with it, and yeah, I'll be using the hell out of it. Right, there's one piece of gear missing here that I would really like to have, and that is the Becker. Thing is, like I said, I have not used Gib, and I just simply never got a 72 Becker. I know I have an OP8 one, 2 even, I think, but I never got a level 72 Becker to drop, so unfortunately I don't have one of those. I would love to have one, but I don't. Right, so much for the gear. Now for the spec. This is my skill tree. And I'll probably have to say a few things on a few skills. In the sniper tree there is precision and velocity, and on a regular sniper 0 I would not get these skills. You don't need bonus accuracy on sniper rifles, and velocity ruins the Pimpernel and the Lyuda. On a Jakobs run I won't be using the Pimpernel or the Lyuda, so I thought might as well put a point in to make use of the bonus skill points from the class mod. Same with precision. Accuracy might help with the pellet spread of the Skull Masher. I think it will help with the pellet spread of the Maggie and the shotguns. So I thought might as well put a point in that. Otherwise I would put the points in here. That is not an essential skill, it's mainly used to move down the tree. So in the middle tree we have Fearless. This procs when your shield is depleted, so with the Rough Rider on it should always proc. But as you can see it doesn't. And the reason for that is the Sniper class mod that comes with a shield penalty. Technically it puts my shield capacity into the negative values, and I guess that is why Fearless doesn't proc. As soon as I take the class mod off, it procs, there it is. And if I put the Hunter on, it also procs, and we have it. And as soon as I put the Sniper class mod on, boom, it's gone. So these 4 points are debatable. You could just as well put them into unforeseen. If I remember right, this skill here got boosted in the last patch, so it's not useless anymore. Yeah, the points here or there. I just decided to leave them in Fearless. Like I said, I am using the Hunter class mod quite a bit as well, and I decided to go for the extra gun damage I have in these cases. So even though I'll mainly be sniping, I still put a few points into the melee tree, because, well, every once in a while melee kills are a neat thing to do. Execute is a really nice skill to have, so is follow through. And yeah, there will be melee kills, even though I'll mainly be sniping. Right, so that is the skill tree. To finish off, I should probably say that the run will be unedited and uncut. I'll just do the run and record it, and whatever happens, happens. And I should say that I totally expect death to happen. Since we don't have a proper shield, we just have the Rough Rider with 0 capacity. Basically, if I catch a dot, especially if it's a fire dot, I will more likely than not go down. So dots are really, really, really bad, and they will happen every once in a while. So I don't know. I hope I'm not dying too much, but I totally expect I will die every once in a while. And the run will be unedited. So let's see how it goes. Alright, that's it for the introduction. I hope to see you guys again in the next video when the run actually starts. Alright, until then, have a good one. Bye guys.